What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to be prepping the car for paint. Well, not the car, but I mean the parts, the Mugen parts. We're going to be looking at all this soon. I think we'll probably have a whole series or something of me just painting the kit. And I am going to be using rattle cans. Most of you guys that know or have been following my videos, I did paint my grill. I used a rattle can, or used a spray can. And we'll get more of that later once I get it. But I rattle can my grill, my mirrors, and also I rattle canned my rear lip. And it's super smooth. I have wax on and everything. I have not wet sanded or anything like that. And today we're actually prepping the Mugen wing for paint. And I'm sorry I didn't really record it because I'm just sanding. I'm lightly sanding the wing with 1500 grit. So we're just scuffing off the surface. And there's not really much to like clean up on it. There are like slight little things like here and there and stuff, but it's like spots that you don't see. All around here, gotta make sure all that is smooth. And I did take off the badge. It was kind of hard because the badge has been on there for so long. So what I did was I used a heat gun and I used dental floss and pretty much rubbed it in between, dragged it out, and then took off the little badge. It's funny because most guys that know about Mugen parts, this badge alone is like 200 to 250 bucks. It's crazy, and they actually sell. But yeah, this badge alone is like 200 something bucks. And I already took off all the old adhesive. The adhesive was kind of like the hardest part to do, but what I used was this 3M general purpose adhesive remover. This thing works really well. Yeah, I removed all of it. I just soaked it in a little bit. Used the dental floss. After I removed that badge, I used this on the rest of the residue or the adhesive that's on the wing and rub it off with a microfiber cloth. And yeah, it's very simple. Takes a little bit of time, but it's better than having adhesive there painting over that adhesive. And I already took off the light and everything. Have the plug just chilling in here, and the badge is not there right now. I just have to sand it a little bit, and yeah, just do some light sanding. Now here's the thing, I'm not no professional painter or anything like that, and I try to like save the most money on paint because paint is one of the most expensive things. But mine is like the bumper and stuff. I was gonna send that into the shop and get it painted, so that's still gonna happen though. But the wing and like small pieces like that, I like using a spray can. The cheapest way, kind of. I bought 2 cans of these. They're roughly, I think, $25 a can. They mix it into the can and then you just spray it out and everything like that. And I bought some 2K clear also, but we'll get more on that when I get the cans because that's my old can. And the new can, the paint shop that I go to, they do a 1-day turnaround now, so I have to put in the order and then I get it the next day, which is tomorrow. Which tomorrow, that's when I'm gonna be spraying that the same color as the car. These cans, you could get it at a local paint shop. There's a lot of local paint shops like around like the store, or like not a body shop, but a paint shop that sells paint. And I think Napa also mixes paint in cans, so that's where I used to go. But that is how you get paint mixed in a can. Most of you guys been asking me so much, like, how do you get that? Go to a local paint shop, not a body shop, but a paint shop, and they could mix it into a can for you, and depending on how much they charge. About the primer I am thinking about probably using a little bit more darker of a primer because this grill, it matches, but you can see that it's slightly lighter. I think it's because the primer I used was very light. So I might start using a darker primer, or I just leave it like that and spray it. I had times where I don't use primer and it comes out really good also. But like I said, I'm not no professional or anything, but this is how it works for me. And it just works. So I might not even use primer. That's why I lightly sanded the wing so the paint could stick on it. And since the wing's already black, I feel like the paint will match more with the car. I feel like it would just blend right in. The grill is slightly lighter and the rear lip is slightly lighter. You only notice it in really like bright areas, like when it's really sunny or the sun's right on it. I guess we're gonna continue this video tomorrow because I don't have the paint. I have this, but there's not enough. It's barely empty. So I have to go wait for that tomorrow and we'll continue this. So it is the next day and today we're actually gonna be painting the wing. I got the paint, excuse my voice. The wing is just lightly sanded. I picked up some primer and some bungee cords so I could hold up the wing without having to like move it around or anything, because I need to be able to like have it like hanging so it's easier to spray. If I have it laid down, then I can't spray at the bottom or the top. And this is the paint I bought. You can buy this at a local paint shop like how I was explaining earlier. and I got some 2K clear. This is what makes it super glossy and worth it in the end. And it has a hardener at the bottom that you actually have to activate using this red cap. And just bought some Rust-Oleum primer, some dark primer, and I mean, it says this for fiberglass. I find that Rust-Oleum primer works the best with this type of paint. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get to hanging up this wing, and then I'm probably gonna hang one from here and these 2 screws, and probably those right there, just to make sure it doesn't fall or anything like that. And we're black, color match. I think someone said to keep it black, but I don't want to keep it black. It just reminds me of buying like a lip and just leaving it black and putting it in your car. But I don't know. So I think this will have to do. I can't find any other way. The wing's too long and this thing is too short. But as long as I can get in between the cracks and down here, then that's all that matters. And down below, I just have to kneel down and get these. So I'm just gonna wipe it down real quick with some acetone and then use some primer, and I have the little third brake light cover right here. This is like the easiest piece of paint because it's so small. What I'm gonna do is shake this for a good like 3 minutes and spray away. I don't think I need to show you guys how to paint. It's very easy applying primer. Primer you can never mess up on. Just don't spray too much at once because it will cause runs. And then everything else here, I'll probably time lapse it. Normally I do 3 coats. So 1 coat, 2 coat, 3 coats. Well, probably do 4 because the wing's pretty big and I probably won't need 2 cans. Still have an extra can right here, so I think I'm gonna be using this one first, and then the rest. And then the clear coat, you only need 1 can. And these cans, once you activate the hardener, you have 48 hours to use the whole can, so make use of the clear coat. And it doesn't hurt to spray too much. This paint you can actually like wet sand and buff and everything, color sand and everything, make it look really nice. I don't really do that, but probably for the wing I might have to. All right, let's get going, and I need to put a mask on. That's a bummer. So I don't have anything. Make sure you always wear a mask. Don't be like me and not wear a mask today. Don't worry guys, I always wear a mask. Just not today, okay? So let's get to painting. It's gonna be super time lapse. I take that back. Found a mask. Yeah. So the primer's done. Now I'm gonna let it dry for like 10 minutes and then apply the first base coat of the actual base paint. And yeah, so far so good, but very windy, but it'll be okay. Some time has passed and I gotta say, I'm kinda mad. So I normally never have any issues rattle canning stuff, but this can, I didn't check it before I actually sprayed. And if you guys look at it, you see how it's kinked? So I don't know if that matters or not, but it caused the can to shoot out specks of paint. So it wasn't shooting out like smooth, it was shooting out a bunch of specks, and I didn't catch it in time. Third coat pretty much got ruined by this can. And now the wing is, you can see a lot of streaks on it. It's not perfect anymore because the specs cause it to like lift on top or something. I don't know. I'm not no professional on paint. It didn't spray good. The first and second coat sprayed perfect, but once I started using this can, it just ruined the whole thing. And now I'm just gonna bring it to the paint shop. I don't wanna buy another can and end up being messed up. I should have checked that before I got the can from them, but it had a 1-day turnaround, so I was like, oh, I don't wanna wait. Check it out. You guys can kind of, I think you guys can see it. You see how it's like, the right side, like it's just not even smooth. It's like lifted off. Like you can hear it's not smooth. It was shooting specks on it. So, I mean, like little spots here and there were good, like right here. Cause like it's super smooth right here, but it just got messed up because of that. So I'm bringing it over to the body shop tomorrow and just let them paint it. They say it was like $200-300 bucks, so I'll just bring it, do that. I'd rather do that because I spent $80 on cans, so I'll just do that. And then I'm gonna bring my gas cap so they could bring it over, or they could color match it to that and all that. But it kind of sucks, but you know, nothing's ever perfect. Normally I don't show like fuck ups like this, but this is something that I had to show. And it's whatever, paint always gets messed up, it's not perfect and everything like that, so gotta let a body shop do it. A couple hours have passed, and what I did was, since it was a bit rough, I sanded it down so when I bring it to the paint shop, they don't have to do too much, but they probably will have to do a lot. But you guys can see that? And up close, it's like, you hear that? It's not even smooth. I feel like it was the primer, but also the can too though, because what I realized, the can, the one with the little bent tip, which is this one, you guys could kind of see that's bent. When I was spraying it, it's spraying wide, and then I know it just goes straight into a solid line. It was so weird, and then, yeah, it just ruined the whole thing. Like right here, it's all smooth, and then down here is just rough. It just spots where I used that can, it got rough, and you could kind of see the can was just acting up. And I got this piece also. I'm just gonna get ready to send this into paint. Caught up a couple paint shops. They said it was like, it could range from 200 to 300 bucks. So I found the one that painted my brother's car, the white four-door. They said that it's gonna be like 250 bucks. So I was like, whatever, I just get the wing painted, and honestly, I might just get all that painted too, and the rest of the kit, but I think that'll have to wait. I have a special trip up to Irvine tomorrow to pick up more car parts. I'm gonna bring this grill. This is the original grill that came with the shell, and I'm gonna bring this to the shop so they can use it as a paint reference. I was gonna bring my gas cap, but I'm driving the car on Saturday, so I kind of want a gas cap. And yeah, we're just gonna let them paint match it the closest to this grill. And yeah, hopefully they can get it out in like 1 to 2 days. It shouldn't be too much, but it kind of sucks though. But at the same time, you always learn from your mistakes. Well, that kind of was my mistake. I should stop spraying the can when I saw that happening, but it is what it is, because I mean, I did router can a bunch of parts on my car already, and including the engine bay. The engine bay, I did router can also. You guys didn't know. I have a video of it, because originally the engine bay was all black, and I redid it in that green, so. All right, now just go wait. All right, can't wait for that tomorrow. And yeah, sucks, man, really, really sucks, but shit happens.